message that I'm trying to think of the best way to relay it because it's so profound. So I was just swimming at the beach for like 3 hours, and because I'm intuitive, for me, when I'm in the ocean, when I'm in salt water, something about it like allows me to receive information from source, from the universe, from divine, from God, easier. And I was at the beach for like 3 hours, so. And as I was in the water, I had like this most profound, I wouldn't say it's a download because it was more like a click in my mind. Like it clicked everything in together and I understood it. Like it aligned me to see it. Because it's really based on everything that I have gone through in my journey, you know? And my journey is about self-love. It's about finding me, loving me, and then loving me, becoming the most authentic version of me. So I know every time I come online, I seem more different and more confident and, you know, just more flowy, like I can speak way better, more confidently, right? And I know that probably triggers a lot of people because a lot of you only knew me in different, you know, in the old version of me, and I understand that too. And so the reason why I'm here, I want to share the message that the highest vibration that we can attain, really, is love. And I'm not talking about like the kind of love, like you know, romantic love. I'm talking about self-love, unconditional self-love. Okay. So I know I always say this. I always say how my life has been really hard, and I've made a lot of decisions that, you know, led me down the not so favorable paths in my life. And all those decisions were based on chasing the love, right? Seeking love outside of myself. But all those paths, as gruesome and painful and, you know, like humbling as they were, they led me closer and closer each time to the true love, to what true love, to understand what true love really is. And true love is self-love, is loving yourself, is truly loving every aspect of yourself, everything, accepting everything about yourself, even the mistakes that you made, because that is not you, that was you learning. That was you learning to love you. And truly, you know, it's just embracing that. And so to attain this kind of love and to understand this kind of love, it doesn't just happen like it. You can't just meditate and be like, oh my God, I understand myself. I mean, maybe you can. Maybe you can sit in a tree for 100 years, or, you know, Buddha, and he understood the meaning of life. But really, it's our emotions, it's the experiences that we have. And I always say that our emotions are not us, because they're not. Because they are the navigation tool, right? So every life that we live, and I'm talking about reincarnation, yes, I believe in that. And I believe I've had many lives. And I believe you guys did too, if you're resonating with me. Every life we have lived, we are given emotions. We are given emotions, which are a navigation tool, right? Every life we live, we are meant to learn a lesson. You know, we have a lesson plan while we're here. And the navigation tool is our emotions. And so, you know, sometimes we are born extra sensitive, like me, or like, you know, not caring. You know, like everyone has a different lesson plan. For me, and those who are resonating with me, who feel me, understand. The lesson is love, like finding love, fully loving you, us, me. And so when I came here, I was super sensitive. And I experienced what I experienced to allow me, you know, first initially I experienced a lack of love. And there's nothing against anyone. I love everyone. I understand that it's no one's fault, that it is just life, it's just part of my lesson of being here. So every decision I made, I followed my emotions, right? Because I wanted love. I chased love first. And then, like, I realized that I chose everything wrong because I was desperate for love. I just settled, and I created, like, a story in my mind about the person that, I'm trying to find the love with. And I didn't really get to see truly who they are until afterwards. And I didn't get to see who truly I was until afterwards too. So it's not just like, oh, it's their fault, or, it's not even like that. It's discovering yourself. It's discovering yourself when you go through these experiences. See, when someone hurts you, or someone, whatever, does something, creates a circumstance that you can't control, that makes you feel a certain way, they are meant to do that because they are meant to mirror you to yourself. Not saying that they're going to show you who you are through them. Not like, oh, they're just like, it's not like that. They are going to trigger something in you that is unhealed for you to see it. That's how they are a mirror. And every relationship, every circumstance, every event in your life, you learn more and more through navigating with your emotions until you realize, wow, love is everything. Everything is love. Even when you feel hate for things, a person, whatever it is, for a group, that's still love, because if you didn't care, you wouldn't feel that hate. Right? It's like, how to explain this? It's like a graph. There's only love. There's hate. There's fear. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain that part. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. What was I explaining? Everything is love. Even hate, even like anger, all that stuff. Because if you didn't care, then you wouldn't be reacting, right? Because you care, it is love. That's a form of love. That is a deeper sense of love that not a lot of people can grasp. And it's still hard for me to grasp that. But everything is love. And so when you accept that, okay, this person is teaching me this situation is teaching me to look into myself, and then that self comes out, that is traumatized and hurt. And you remember why you felt like that in what circumstance, and then you can grieve that circumstance and show yourself love. You are slowly peeling the onion of your trauma, of your shadows, of your ego, right? And then you're slowly peeling it, going to your core, which is your heart, which is love. And so, in conclusion, what I'm saying, the path to, the meaning of life really is love. It's love. It's the meaning of life. To experience love. And like I said again, not like the romantic love. Everything is love. Living is love. You love, And the more you peel the onion into your heart, the clearer you are. And the more you understand every variation of love, like every facet of love, like the love that you felt when you were younger, it was so innocent, but that's like that, the outside peel of the onion. And the deeper you go, then you understand that everything is just love. And if you see everything with love, right? Even like people that you feel like don't like you or against you, and then you look at them with love, meaning you look at them with understanding, because if you were at this point of your journey and you love yourself so much, you understand that you were at that point before. You were at that point where they are now. And you see yourself in that. See how they were a mirror to you? And then you can love that part, because to truly love yourself is to love every aspect of you. So when you see people around you that are mirroring every variation of who you are as love, and everything is love. It's just peaceful. Like, you won't even get mad. Like, you won't even be upset, or it won't be like you against them, because you understand, I understand you. I love that. I love that part of you, because I remember where I was in that part of my journey, and I had to show that part of me love. It's confusing. But for those of you that understand and resonate, That's the message. Keep loving with you. Because when you love yourself completely, and you see love in everything, and when you do that, nothing in life can really affect you. Because you love every aspect of yourself enough. You trust yourself enough to survive everything, to be able to grow and just exist and be. Wow. Amazing. Alright. I don't know if that made sense. It's really hard to articulate like the download, but I try my best, so I give it love. I give you guys love. I give me love. Thank you for being here and listening. And yeah, I'll talk to you again.